Hawkeye's pretty cool now.
Yeah, I'm okay with him being cool. Other people can have him and be cool with him. I don't want him. I got him so many times that I was trying to get a dupe on Aegon. So.
Alright, we are live now.
Alright. So no more bad language.
Yeah. Let's drop. No more dropping F-bombs. So yeah, I think I have plenty of revives for this. I didn't really calculate the health potions that much, so I'm hoping that this doesn't end badly by the end of it.
Yeah, that's always my problem for stuff. I don't like farming the health pots, so I'll have revives, but because I don't put health in after reviving, yeah, I end up having to use a lot more.
Hopefully this little break does me good.
Yeah, when I was doing the Canada one, I was expecting to do it over 2 days, but I ended up getting up early Saturday and just got it done.
Yeah, we'll see. I'd like to finish it now. Oh, it's unstoppable.
Yeah, the overlay with your webcam doesn't look too bad. You do see a bit of green, but it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's just... I don't know why it just got weird. It's just kind of annoying is all. Not a big deal.
So how long in total were you figuring this would take you?
I've been seeing around 5 hours.
Okay.
So I probably did I think I did over 2 hours that first little bit. So I got hit with the regen already.
Yeah, this could be an annoying one. This one, oh, that's a big regen too. Yeah. Jason and Jabari, round 2.
Yep, round 2. What's up, Jason?
When I was doing that, up until 20% was fine. There was nothing ridiculous, and then I hit 20%, and yeah, it just did not go well. He was getting regens, he was getting unstoppable. Yeah. I could see that fight being one where people really need to take a break from, though.
Yeah, for sure. I think a scheduled break for Venom Pool is a good idea. And of course Maestro is going to be very fun too, but looking forward to getting past this one, and then the rest of the fights until Maestro should be pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Static saying you're a brave man, Mr. Lee.
Well, thank you, Static. Brave or stupid, one of the two, probably apply.
Mohammed Ajali saying stream frame rate is too low. Yeah, there's some. It's kind of stuttering. Tish, it's lagging a lot. Agent Awesome, how's the challenge going so far?
I don't think it's going too bad yet. There's plenty of time for me to change my mind in this fight alone, though.
David, good luck, buddy. You got this. Always appreciate your content.
Thank you, David. I get scared every time he gets like a green buff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a fair bit of lag for the gameplay. I think I can't tell if your webcam is.
Usually it's just the gameplay and the webcam is fine.
Yeah, yeah, I can't tell if you're just slowly moving or if it's the playback. Jason Courage is stupidity, buddy. The only difference is the outcome.
That is true. Fine point. All right, that was a nice, pretty solid run there.
Not bad. How long did it take you roughly for the O Canada challenge?
I don't know. I'd have to look back at the streams. I mean, it was not 4 or 5 hours, probably more like 2 or 3, if I had to guess. Yeah, I'm showing the connection's not great. I'll close some stuff real quick. See if that helps.
Jason, who is on call?
We got Solar Flare hanging out.
Dr. Urius Papers, dude, what's up? What is up?
How's it going, Dr. Urius?
I think these 3 LOL challenges are going to be probably less people will be doing them, even less than the amount of people exploring Act 6.
Oh yeah, for
It's
sure.
one thing that a lot of people don't have done. Yeah.
Well, and they'll eventually become a time where they're not worth doing either.
Connections for live streams are terrible tonight? Okay. I know there was a while ago where, a bunch of... Oh, because... Who was it? Cardi Mike was streaming earlier, and I think he was having issues as well. I don't even know if he was able to do what he had set out to do whatsoever, so...
Huh. Weird. YouTube servers being crappy, maybe. I mean, it is showing... I don't know if it would show that on OBS. It is showing that my connection isn't great for some reason. When I was streaming earlier, I had a green light, so...
Dr. Urius just got done with my stream and it was super choppy. Okay. Yeah, that does happen now and then. Simula, this challenge is an exquisite kind of pain that only those who have attempted it can really describe. Good luck. How you doing, Simula?
Yeah, what's up, Simula? How's it going, man? I mean, I have an idea since the first time I cleared Labyrinth was 4-star Star-Lord, but having those attack synergies really does make a big difference in that enrage timer. And we don't get those now.
Yeah. Yeah. This one I think is yeah, kind of ridiculous. Just one champion for it.
Got the good old regen again.
Dr. Urias, by the way, what app do you use to show your stats after a fight? It's just one of the features in game, Doctor. You can you just go into the settings. You'll see like to turn off or on Alliance chat or global chat. You just keep scrolling down, and you'll see the fight summary option there.
I think it's labeled as enable beta features. Remember, but yeah, so I just had them last couple weeks. I turned it on.
Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people streaming with it on. Simulator doing well, fellas. Very good. So do you have all 3 done now, Simula? For the LOL challenges? Yeah, this is the fight I was most worried about, the Venom Pool one, which was warranted. And then I screwed up a couple times on the Kamala fight, which I was not thinking that was going to be a problem at all.
Alright. Oh, shoot. Stinking regen.
Game reset, you come back dead, right? Like normally, like if you do a game reset or the game crashes, you come back at half health, but I tried it a couple times when I was doing the old Canada one, and yeah, I just came back dead. And I don't know if that's an LOL thing or what that was about.
I mean, I could try it next time he regens. Depending on how, if he does it at the beginning, then I could. Otherwise, I'll lose all my damage.
Yeah.
RW Wolfermite, what's up, man? Yeah. I think I'm like around 10 revives on this guy right now. I like how the shock doesn't get purified like all the other debuffs.
It's a small miracle.
Yeah, they threw us like a tiny bone on that one.
Static, I really do need those rewards to get my first R4, but man, this challenge just makes me want to throw my phone. Yeah.
I feel pretty similar to that.
So once you get these done, would that give you what you need for an R4? Or will you still be ways off?
I'll either have it or I'll be super close. So like a little bit, like a week or two of AQ maybe.
Okay. It's not too bad.
I'll be close enough at least to where I'm actually doing this right now. Dang it, this was a good run. I would have liked to have finished it off strong, but messed up a little.
Griffin, is it lagging or just me? Yeah, it's lagging a bit. Simulate same static, but I got through it and you will too. That's easy to say when you're the one who's finished it.
It's probably similar to childbirth, where women forget how terrible it is afterwards.
Although if they come out with a like volume 2 of this, I don't see them doing something like this again. Like they might do LOL challenges, but I don't think they do anything with just one champion because that's kind of ridiculous.
If they wanted to do like a challenge aspect, they could have been like give you free revives to do it. Like somehow you like enter this challenge and be like, do it under this many revives or something.
Right.
Then it would put skill base into it and not make you just have to, you know, be a unit fiesta or spend a week grinding tedious stuff to.
Yeah, that would just be too beneficial for us. So, static, I'm holding off to see what Act 7.4 rewards look like before I decide. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, not even just doing 7.4, but just to see what the overall rewards are going to be for the Act 7 completion exploration.
Maybe they'll throw because like so many, like Brian Grant and a lot of people are just not happy with gifting. Maybe they'll throw a bunch of rank 4 resources in there to catch people up a little.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if they were to put the resources like 2 T6B, 2 T2A maybe, or T3A, or if they were to do like a gem, a class gem of a 3 to 4. I think they need to do that to build a little bit of goodwill.
Yeah.
Blaze MCOC, would you be mad if someone made a vid roasting and complimented you?
No, I mean you could do that. Or someone could do that. I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't start yelling and screaming at them and calling them vulgar names?
No, it's not my style.
Trying to get the T4B done while I'm on call with you, and I've gotten to a point where I think the champions I'm using are a little bit too low.
Deathmatch territory?
No, just long fights. So I think this will be the last one, and then I'll just be watching you.
Stinking evade, right? somehow in Labyrinth they know how to time that evade right before your SP2.
Interesting to see for you if this is going to be the same thing as for me, as he gets lower, or he starts proccing more nonsense.
I was just about to say he's been pretty good to me on this round, and he goes unstoppable right when I start my combo.
The GGCs were overpowered this year for sure, and I'm not even close to being free to play. Yeah, it's there was a lot of incentive for those GGCs, that's for sure.
Even the 6-star shards I saw people getting was insane, which kind of irritated me because out of all that I opened, I think I only got like 7,500 6-star shards.
How many GGCs did you open roughly?
Well, I did like the initial maybe around 10 or so that gave you like all the milestone rewards, so that gave like another 10 or 12, and then maybe another 15 after that, if I had to guess.
Okay. Logan D sent me to tell him my theory about that evade of Star Wars SP2.
I think it deserves a theory for sure, because that was a thing in my first ever run of this too.
Static, from what I saw, I should have just saved all year and dropped the money on GGCs. Yeah, because overall, that and then the gifting rank rewards are better than anything we saw for July 4th, or Cyber Weekend, or even the spring cleaning. All of that combined. So. Well, we know for next year, don't spend any money until next December.
I wonder what their earnings for December is going to be like.
It's going to be crazy. Because I think probably the small spenders may not have bothered, but I think the big spenders would have just gone overdrive, right? So made up for whatever, somebody who would spend a couple hundred, and maybe they're not going to. The people who would normally be spending, 5,000, 10,000, they might be up to like 15, 25,000. So
yeah. Yeah, because they have the drop rates for the rank 4 materials. You're not going to be getting one as a moderate spender, like building up full catalyst or anything like that. But if you want to just go total whale on it, you can actually get it done.
So do you get that one bot post per stream? There's one up there, a Russian name of a bot you can post. Because usually, like for my stream, one or two in 2 hours.
Well, it seems like I've had at least one my last several streams. So like maybe in the last month it started happening.
Yeah, I mainly got them on streaming on Twitch, but it's more and more frequent now on the YouTube side.
All right, he's done.
There you go. Don't have to worry about those regens anymore until Maestro.
Okay. So Like, my biggest fear is going the wrong way. I think at this point it wouldn't be like the end of the world, but I gotta check the map. I think the stream getting a little less laggy?
No, it's pretty much the same.
Okay.
Joe A, will Tiger go to R4 first?
Of course. Of course she will. I'd have to delete my channel if I took somebody else up.
Either that or she's going to be a boss in 7-4 and she's going to give you a hell of a time.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So it looks like I need to go down. Down to Doctor Strange. Please be Doctor Strange. And please still be bugged.
What was the bug? He just wasn't removing the buffs?
I think he's not.
No, he didn't.
I think he's not nullifying. Maybe. But if he is, that's not a big deal for me. But he's also not getting his different his buffs.
Yeah, I don't think he was getting any when I did it. That was just 2 days ago. So then again, I wasn't really paying attention. I just wanted it dead out of the way. Tamir Khan, hi buddy, been a while. Hope your vacation went well.
Ah, yes. Vacation went well indeed. I gotta go back to work tomorrow now. But it was a nice break.
How was the weather while you were there?
Oh, really nice.
Yeah, he did start off with his armor up, so should be good. PBG, hey buddy.
What's up, PBG?
Actually, you know, I'm just thinking now. So yeah, he's not getting the buffs, but I'm sure there was a point where he was gaining. Oh yeah, no, because if he hits into your block, he gains power. Yeah, okay. Because there was definitely points where he was gaining power like crazy, but that was a problem.
That's his Abyss ability in this one.
Yeah. It's funny too, because this seemed like when I did it with Sabretooth, it didn't seem as bad as when I had done it with 5-star Blade. Because when I did it with 5-star Blade, like it just seemed like this was the worst thing ever. But I mean, well, then again, it was the short path, the same path as these. So just the fights there were long, but there weren't a ton of fights to do. So. Is this the path you did for the Okada as well?
No, I did the... I went around the outside, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. My intercepts on this guy are a little off. So when I get down to 0 again, I'll be at 38 revives.
Okay. So had you taken a look to see what other people were doing for revives for this?
Well, I watched Rob Von Schu put a video out kind of giving his summary of this recently, and I watched that, and that scared me a little bit. He had quite a few revives, and and then Enzo told me he was like 100-ish, but I haven't like went back and looked at other people's streams or anything. I kind of based it off of Enzo's, like Enzo did it in 100-ish. I should be able to do it a little less than that.
Yeah, I don't know how many people keep track either, really. So outside of like if you're streaming and have the overlay up top to show. Mr. Murphy, Buddy Lee, in chat. Hope you are all well.
I'm well, Mr. Murph. Hopefully you are as well.
Doctor Strange is out to get you now.
I know. Not a great start against him here. It better not take me more than Venompool. That's what I get for Dexon on his SP2. Silly move.
So do you farm health pots?
I did some. Like, I had like a decent stash from like when I get a new champ and I'm trying to like figure out rotations and stuff.
Okay.
And so I'll build them up through
Blade.
there.
Sparky Blade, how many revives so far? Never mind, just saw it.
Well, that's not fully up to date. I'm doing it in chunks of 19. So I think I should be like low, like mid 30 right now. 34, I think.
Okay. That's not too bad. Because you only got 3 fights in total to go, right? Kamala, Rocket, and then Maestro.
Yeah.
I think that's all you got, so that's not too bad.
That's a pretty sweet SP2 dex I just did. Half on accident.
Yeah, so just Kamala, Khan, Rocket, and that final. Okay. Choose time dorks up, buddy. Happy New Year. Sparky Blue or Sparky Blade. Good to know. Thanks.
Happy New Year, Triz time. 2022.
Yeah, nothing seems to have changed.
No, not much.
Star-Lord caps out for his increase from combo at 400, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do this challenge at all. Yeah, it doesn't seem as laggy as it was earlier. It still is a bit, but not near as bad as it was.
Very good.
So from what you've done so far for this, compared to taking the easy path, which way do you think you'll go for the Inhuman Challenge?
I'll probably do this one again. I think this is probably the way to go. But yeah, for this one I just really didn't want to mess with magic. And I don't think it'd be very fun against Inhumans with her either. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I remember when I did this back in the day, this was not a good fight at all. But I think I just wasn't as used to fighting him back then either, so.
Yeah, I think I did it with Ghost.
Okay.
And it was annoying because he wouldn't let me build up those cruelties.
Oh yeah. Aesthetically should have made the challenges their own instance of the quest that needed to be done. Like LOL Star-Lord variant removed the timer and made it one path of curated champs but buffed your HP. Yeah, I don't think these things are very. Basically, all it is just do stuff you've already done and get different rewards. Is basically what it is. Damadeus, hey buddy Lee.
What's up, Damadeus? What's up, PP927250? Everything's good. Except for that last run against Doctor Strange. Wasn't that good?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Back I am. Oh, okay. You've taken off some more health. Very good.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, that was a nice one.
So are you ready for strikers in the next patch?
It should be interesting, I suppose.
For the couple hours we can utilize them, and then they'll be removed and coming in a future patch.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better that they do it that way rather than trying something super ambitious and then having it not work at all.
Natish buddy lagging. Yeah, it's been on and off. Oh yeah, it's worse now than it was. I can still see you getting hit.
That's all we need.
Andre loves Doctor Strange is so annoying. Yeah, that L2 can be rough to get away from.
I got a dex off right at the end just for fun. What's up, 006? Welcome back. Alright, now I can update this revive count.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Good.
$38.
So that's from start to now?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Don't jinx it now.
That's terrible. You're doing terrible, man. Come on.
That's better.
RW, nice SP2 decks. Yeah. So I think content-wise, the only thing that we know coming so far for 2022 is just 7.4, and I assume Act 8 at some point, but I don't think they ever specified a time frame for that. And they hadn't said anything about any other like variants or anything like that.
They needed another cool side challenge thing. Let's give us a Gauntlet 2. The Days of Summer Pain were really fun. Like, they had a little streak there of giving some cool content.
Tell somebody your other one just suddenly ended. Oh no, you're transparent. Is this the ghost of Buddy Lee?
I've lost a little of my soul so far in this run. And I think it's cameras aren't properly capturing me anymore.
They do say this is soul crushing, so there you go.
The power drain's actually nice to get against Doctor Strange.
Yeah. You know, I kind of wonder, like, I mean, I don't know how many people will get these 3 challenges done, but if so few people do it, it's kind of like, well, why make content like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Labyrinth and Abyss themselves. I think it's good that it's here forever. So, and it's not like this was difficult for them to make.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not. I think it's fine if everybody doesn't do it, but
Which you'd think we would be seeing like Volume 2, Volume 3, you know, like, we may end up seeing this just once a year, Volume 2, 2022, and so on and so forth, but it shouldn't be something too difficult to, although they probably don't want to do too many of them because the rewards, they don't want those kind of resources out there.
yeah.
Unless it's during the gifting event.
If they wanted everyone to do it, they could do a volume 2 and then attach the requirement that you had to finish this.
Oh, that would probably piss off a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Kabam will be saying, "Oh, you guys are never gonna do it, huh? I bet you I can get you to."
That'd be one way, I suppose. Do you think with whether it be 7-4 or 7 overall, you think we're going to see the next progression title?
I don't think so. I don't think yet.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I haven't really been paying too much attention to like the gap in time between titles, but I don't know.
They don't have to create a new quest for CARINA. Yeah. Axe Patel, I would hate that. Why should I have to do garbage content to do more garbage content? Yeah. But hey, they want to get the units you need to spend to get through the stuff, right? It's funny though, doing things like this, I'm like, this is terrible. Once it's done, oh, that wasn't too bad.
Right. So, as long as they don't ever mess with the farming drop rates, they can do this kind of stuff, and I'm not going to be like outraged by it. But if we had to save up units, if I had to save up units to do this, that would not make me happy. And like I'll spend on some like Cyber Week and stuff, but I'm never the guy that buys units just by themselves. That was close.
Act Patel, I think we will. Last time it was Act 6 completion, and in R3, I think Act 7 completion will have the title, but R4 requirement, as long as the rewards allow free to play to form an R4 without CARINAs, I'll be fine. I don't know if they would do another title based on ranks though, because that did not go over well at all the first time. But yeah, I'm quite interested to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest gripe with the last title. But it doesn't mean they won't do it again.
Yeah. But you'd hope they'd learn.
Well, a bunch of people being mad, it depends on if it translates to the bottom line.
Yeah.
If they didn't see like a drop in anything, or they probably saw an increase because people trying to get that rank 3 even though people are mad about it. So you can kind of just push that line.
Fly Galaxy Bomb free to play would definitely at least need to have CARINA done. I don't know, like, eventually I think we're going to see 7 stars. It could be quite a ways off, but I don't know if when we do if whatever story stuff is new at the time, if we would see 5 stars being not usable, like what they did with Act 6. I don't know how that would go over.
I think we got a ways before the content. Like, the content has to eliminate them first, like the difficulty. Because they didn't want people just bringing synergy partners that probably weren't good enough to do the actual fights. So right now, 5 stars can do all of the fights. If they eliminate them before the content is actually too hard for them, then that's bullcrap.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be. I mean, it would make sense because if they've done it before, I could see them doing it with 5, but I don't know. They might lose a lot of people. Act's only thing with R4s is that basics and alphas can be used on any class. Issue with R3 was too much RNG. Yeah. I would hate if they force us to do CARINAs. It's meant to be a challenge for those who want it and bonus rewards. They should not have CARINAs be a roadblock of progression when the story content is already 100%. Yeah, I think probably like for the CARINA stuff, it would just be how to do a certain amount for all of Volume 1 before you could do Volume 2. I don't think it would be tied into like progression title stuff. Unless you're meaning like the resources to R4, where you need to do the CARINAs to get those resources, but I'm sure they'll provide a way to buy those resources.
Yeah, they're kind of a requirement for free-to-play players now, but in a little bit of time, like 7.4 will probably allow everyone to have them. Dang it. Made it to special 3.
Really great time to have an L2 of your own. Maybe get a RJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you need the R4 resources, okay. Yeah, I would assume that like Volume 2, 3, and so on and so forth, the amount of resources should be a lot more, or the next level of the resources in scarce amounts, I suppose. But, yeah. Maybe whenever they do their next roadmap, they'll give us an idea of where these are going. For Mike, in terms of progression titles, the availability of R4 seems to be better than the R3 when Thronebreaker was just announced due to the RNG of the class catalysts. But I think the amount of R4s, though, that's really only changed because of the gifting event, right? Like prior to the gifting, did people? I think maybe a couple people had 2.
I think the RNG difference is because the rank 4 materials, now we have plenty of...
Oh yeah, also depends.
We have plenty of the tier 5 CCs. But with Thronebreaker, it was just whatever tier 5 CC you happen to form, you might not have a champ that you want to take up.
Galaxy, I feel like the push to get the rest of the resources for free to play would lay in CARINA and force players to get them done. Yeah. Axe Patel, T6CC, gonna be so disgusting when they charge $100 for like 4 to 50 frags, but people will pay it. I think we were supposed to be getting relics this year too, but I don't think they said anything more since that roadmap where they first mentioned it.
I don't think roadmaps are a good idea for them to put out.
No, well, they don't stick with them either.
Well, that's the problem, because they say a bunch of stuff to try to cool everybody down off of whatever they're upset about, and that's a temporary fix. Everyone's going to be pissed again when they realize none of that stuff, or a big percentage of that stuff, doesn't happen. Just give us like your next goal and go get that goal, and then tell us what you're going to do after that.
I kind of feel like that's a little bit what they did with that video they had early in December, where they hinted at Sauron and Toad, because they didn't really say, like, they didn't do it a roadmap kind of thing. More, like, these are the champions, and it wasn't really promises of what was to come. A lot more insinuation of things. And I think they just don't want to make commitments to things. One guy, 007, how many revives on Venom Pool?
I think it was around 15, maybe? I think between 10 and 15.
At this point, I'd just be happy with a bug fix on the Perry issue for Plus in 2022. It's pretty bad when fixing a half-year long problem is what people are looking forward to.
Well, that's kind of why they shouldn't make all these predictions or promises about what they're going to do, because something like that comes up and that probably changes the whole thing, like, instantly on what they're able to deliver.
I remember which crystals were supposed to come out end of 2020, start of 2021. Still haven't seen them. Relics and draft battles were supposed to be end of 2021, and mastery presets.
Just give us that.
Let's get that R4.
They need to just focus on those mastery presets. Get us that first. I want that. What's up, Coop?
Yeah, it'd be nice and convenient, but I just think it'd be like so many other. Even though masteries aren't new, but the idea to swap between them would be, and I really see that being problematic for a while if they introduce it. Coop, Buddy looks like a ghost today. Yeah, this is crushing his soul. 5 Galaxy Bomb. Buddy, how much would you recommend damage masteries on for this challenge? Most of my buds are telling me to keep them off.
I think you can just run whatever you normally do. It's not been a problem for me having them, but it doesn't make like the biggest difference either, so I just only have like 100 units right now, so I didn't want to change them. But yeah, it's not been a problem whatsoever. You don't have too much time to kill yourself with specials.
I think for the Inhuman one, is if they're going to be benefit, like help a lot, that might be where it is. Like help compared to how much they're going to hinder you, just because of the amount of champions you could use with the poison immunity.
Yeah, that one seems like a good call to have them on if you have them available to you.
Wolframite, Fly was told that keeping damage masteries on is good because the rage timer will kill you before the damage mastery kills you. Season starts Wednesday, right? Yes. Yeah, of course, season starts Wednesday. For the damage or recoil masteries or ouchie masteries, do you refer to them as suicides or no, buddy?
I don't call them that usually, like in my videos or anything, because like I call them that normally, but YouTube, like I did a video and I had it in text, and then that video like took forever for it to be like verified as okay, and so that kind of just gave me the hint that they're not big fans of it. YouTube isn't, and so I just try to call them something else, that even though that's the name, I mean that's a name for the community. Okay, I need to go down, it looks like.
Yeah, I know it's like, it seems actually more and more people doing YouTube don't refer to them as that, so that's why I was asking. Like I do on whenever I'm streaming and stuff, but figure if you're prefer not to use the term.
Yeah, it's not my preference, it's YouTube's preference, as far as I can tell. And Buddy has dropped a few F-bombs, says Axe. It was an accident. Which,
seriously? You called somebody Fred?
Yeah, I said Fred a couple of times in a row. Which stream was that, Axe? I can't remember why that happened.
Axe Cam was saying, he says damage masteries, the other word for damage masteries, all the time, it never got monetized, but F-bombs are no. Really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Buddy is okay. I want God to 7 should call them self-harming masteries. I think if I were going to refer to them as anything else, I would just call them the recoil masteries. Because prior to recoil, it doesn't really matter, but you need recoil to get to the next two. So, yeah.
She's gonna purify into rage. Couldn't remember what she did. Kamala.
Yeah, just gonna purify your any debuffs, and then your specials will remove her feelings. One god that was out Fred you. Axe Batal, I can't remember it, but it was definitely incursions. Yeah, I could see some Freds being thrown around in incursions for sure.
I lost. I haven't really. I lost in my tournament. That was the first sabotage that I've ever lost, and it was this stupid void fight. And I almost made it through it. First, I messed up. On the previous room, I needed to revive my Guillotine 2099, who would have been the best option for that void. And then, so I didn't have her, and I took in Omega, and I lost. Void had 1% health, like a couple hundred health left, and I died.
Are you sure it was Void, not just your old age and you're getting, slow and bad?
No, it was Void. It was like I played it like just trying so hard to get to that 0% on the health bar, and I was so close. But yeah, go ahead.
Axe Patel, Buddy is Tater's protege with the cursing. One god, the little 7 I've dropped some Freds and incursions for sure. I think incursions is definitely frustrated me more than most other places in the game. I think this fight was a second charge from Sabretooth I lost. There was one, I think it was the first time I went in, and she got to a special one, and I don't know why, but I just ran right into it. Like, before I could get to my L3. Oh, that sucked. It's like, who gets hit by her specials? Come on. But
Yeah.
it's like holding my phone.
I can do it if you want.
Not a bad time for a power drink. Coop asking, gonna finish today?
I think so.
You've only got one more fight in the Maestro, so.
Yeah, plus, you know, my 4-star Star-Lord's going to be stuck in a quest.
No, you need him.
Yeah.
Do you have him as a 5 or 6?
I have him as a 5, not ranked up, and then I might have the Unduped as a 6.
That's some pretty good damage once you get that combo there, jeez.
Yeah, that was a nice one. A couple hundred hits. 211. It's about as much as I could ask for.
Yeah, you had a real rhythm going. I didn't want to say anything because, you know, throw you off, so.
No worries. I think we're going to be good on the health pots. Hopefully I'm not saying that too soon, but we're looking okay.
Yeah, we're due for a general compensation of the revised health pots and energy refills. We haven't had that for a while.
Yeah, I could use that. I need some team revives right now for the Inhumans. Ah, stupid evade. Well, it happened early, so we can salvage.
One gun 007, am I losing it? Or is anyone else noticing the default 1% safeguard throughout the game? Modes, I feel like it happens a lot. Running a combo and they amazingly are left at 1% finished. Seems to happen to me a lot. Yeah, it happens to me all the time in Arena. It's so annoying. I don't see it in War or AQ often though, but very consistent for Arena. opponent evade at 1%. The finishing blow and took out my champion. It sucked. That would suck. Were you at full health, or were you pretty close to already being dead though? Either way, it sucks.
It's just a big old yoink maneuver right there.
Who's on call? That is me. Are you still streaming, Coop, or you're no longer streaming, just doing videos? That is annoying. Happened to me too. Yeah. I think like they do kind of need to change the AI now and then just to keep things interesting, but I don't know. It would be good if they were to say like there's going to be changes. They don't have to necessarily say what the changes are, but just so that you're not always thinking it's a bug when the game starts playing differently. Hello me? Well, hello one kind of also.
SP2 evade. Love it.
Coop, done streaming 110%. Might release videos here and there. Okay. So you're still playing the game, just not doing as much content.
Coop, if you don't mind me asking, what changed things for you, or why'd you make the decision to step back a little from YouTube?
Probably because of people asking questions that these want to answer. And you've been, this is about a year and a half for you now, buddy, with doing the YouTube stuff?
Yeah, probably a little less than that, but over a year.
Max Patel, very useful tip. Try not to let them evade. There you go. There you go, buddy.
Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, it seems obvious. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
That's the kind of tip I would give. Coop, Masters Alliance, still map 8 in SAS. Slaymon, Galexer, this challenge is doo-doo. 007, I don't think evade was supposed to work if you got at least one hit from specials. This game is a piece of crap. It's so annoying, and I'd rather just play on my own. Yeah. I die enough in arena if I'm streaming. There's no way I'm going to be trying to stream anything where you need to be concentrating.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different playing and streaming.
Coop waiting to open crystals. Everyone always complained, and I just wanted to play the game when I wanted. Yeah. My favorite, though, is when you're doing something difficult and you get everybody in chat telling you what to do. 007, I didn't even finish CAV-EQ, just not motivated this month. I was feeling that way about Arena a couple of days ago, man. I just like, I don't want to do it. It's gotta be tough though. Like a game 7 years old where there's not really that much variety you can implement in the game. Like how do you keep people interested? So I don't know. That's a conundrum for that for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely evolved. I mean, they've done a decent job like introducing new champs and different things. Not like they always do the best, but the game is like so complicated at this point, trying to explain to somebody that doesn't play MCOC. Like you'll spend 2 seconds and then you get to something that you have to like go into an in-depth explanation, which leads you to another in-depth explanation. And now that's how the nodes are getting too, where
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Like you're gonna be reading that much, you may as well go and become a doctor.
yeah. Double 007 armchairs everywhere. Yep. You know. I always like when
I think so, like. Go ahead.
I always like when I put a video out on Tigra or something and someone tries to explain what they think I should be doing. And I'm pretty sure I have like a decent grasp on this character.
The streams is like the ones in streams. I figure people mean well, like they are trying to help, but it's also kind of like, well, I think the person streaming, you know, they're pretty familiar with what they're doing. But Coop, 2 more fights after this one, yeah. Rocket and then Maestro. Max Patel had a PhD in paradoxes after doing 7.3, and now they have that at 7.4 too. Yeah.
You should be able to transfer to college credits.
I don't know what they're thinking though with like the descriptions or things like, come on. It's like no one proofread the thing and they're just like, yeah, okay, we can put out a mini book on all of these things. Did you stream most of 7.3 when you were going through that?
I've never really streamed the act content, just because I don't usually like do it in a big sitting. I usually like get energy and then use it, and I run out halfway through the path and then wait. You know it's going to be a good.
Go ahead.
So you know it's going to be a good round when she evades the very first strike. Double 007, so counter notes giving us bloody barbs where we cause bleed. On parry with counter nodes, obstinate charge and explosive personality. I mean, what the friend? Coop Kamala Khan taking the lunch money. Yeah. 007 in 3.1 CAV EQ. Oh, for the nodes, yeah. Well, yeah, the it was so much better previously for the CAV EQ because you just had to go by classes. But now, like with the hashtags, it just seems so convoluted.
and I'm fine with it being something other than the classes, but I don't know. It just seems like it takes forever to figure it out with the hashtags. Coop asking, how was Venompool? He's dead.
I think I could have been less lucky on RNG. Like, I did have to quit probably 5, 6, 7 times on regen. And then a couple, like, random unstoppables. But I think I probably didn't get it as bad as some other people have. Or at least that's my positive spin on it.
Only nice things, eh? 3.1 Caddy Q, you can use anyone, just repair it, wait out unstoppable, or bring a leader. Mustang UI, make sure you all tell this guy to keep hydrated. Oh, buddy, you should get something to drink.
I am feeling a little parched.
Looks like you're being rated by Hobbit.
Hey, Hobbit.
N19. Double 7, yeah, but I suck at repair. I know, get good. Just be on it. Yeah. Esmir coming in, Hungry, Jaden, all coming in from Hobbit.
What's up, everybody? The Hobbit crew. Good people over there.
Trenton. Axel, Hitmonkey was very fast with 3-1 cap. Tagger was also great. Neutralized, got really unstoppable after one time.
Coop, I do not have mods. I have nothing really set up for this streaming thing.
I think Coop's volunteering.
Hobbit, what's up, dude? Dude, I haven't been able to catch your streams the last little bit, but hopefully, I think you're dealing with fires and stuff. Hope all's well, man. And that doesn't mess with you too much. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Hobbit.
Hungry Barbecue, I see you killed a large lizard dressed in red. Pokercraft, I buddy, how's it going?
What's up, Pokercraft?
Hovercrom, no worries, they were super quick. It's all my laptop can handle. Back to normal streams Wednesday night.
Well, cool, man. Yeah, it sucks to have stuff like that going on.
Coop, I was not volunteering, just curious. You do have mods for your channel in general, no?
No.
Oh, okay. You're so act. Very good, very good.
I don't even know how to make a mod.
Just, what is it? The three little dots to the right of somebody's name. You just click on that and like add moderator, I think is all it is.
Oh. Because I never actually have the YouTube up when I'm streaming.
Okay.
So I can't even like get into this chat, I don't think.
Axbertal, good to hear. Is your house unaffected by the fires? Hobbit, yeah, we can move back on Wednesday. Luckily, we didn't lose our home. 1,000 homes lost in our town. So crazy and super sad, obviously.
Oh my
Yeah, I've
god.
seen that on the news here.
That's terrible.
And it's a bad time of year, too. And like, you guys had a bunch of snow right after, right before as well. Yeah, Coop, I think, is really trying to insinuate. You use the three dots and make mod. You can do it through Streamlabs. Coop's got all the info.
All right, Coop, you're the mod.
Axe is dry there, Hobbit. I thought Colorado was cold this time of year. Axe would tell you can do it via live chat replay with, when the stream gets uploaded to YouTube. Oh, I didn't know you could do it after the fact too. Okay.
That'd probably be the easiest way for me to do it.
I mean, other than the two bot things, it's not like you need anybody to be removing comments anyways, but... And I think if you set it to where only subscribers can chat, it takes a lot of that kind of, like, a lot of the bot stuff out of it.
I feel like that is kind of just like, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to turn that on. Because then it'd be kind of like, yeah, it'd be kind of like pressure people into subscribing to my channel. It feels like.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn it on. I turned it on during the streams where I was doing the giveaways, just so that there wouldn't be like, you know, a lot more random comments. But it, yeah, it's, the only difference I noticed was just the bots, really. But I've noticed the last little while, it seems like a lot of streamers have enabled it. Yeah, I don't know if it's to entice people to subscribe or just to take out a lot of their crap. Have a problem, that's the crazy thing I have to tell. Normally we could get a lot of snow and this wouldn't happen, but we had 0 snow all season, and then it was like 80 miles per hour winds and it got out of control. Esmir, Coop knows his poop. Coop barely on YouTube these days, bad mod. Axbertalis Dams did like a power pole fall over and cause the fire. 007 Fred bots.
That would be pretty funny if a bot came in and just started dropping Freds all over the place.
I don't know if you can mod someone on the replay, but as a mod, you can delete messages in the replay, which is weird. Yeah, you can delete messages in the replay, and you can also delete messages from the comments on their videos as well. Which, I guess it makes sense, because if you're a mod and you're modding the channel, not just the live streams, so if somebody left inappropriate comments, you could remove, I suppose.
So would a mod for, like, because you're saying asking if I had any mods like for my channel in general, would that be different than for just streaming mods?
No, the abilities that they would have on the stream would be basically the same as a video and comments. So like if you wanted somebody to time somebody out or remove a comment from the stream, they could do the same thing.
Yeah, because I do like. Dang it. Just got smacked with an SP2. In my videos comments, that's where I get, or at least traditionally have gotten more of the bots and stuff. And then I gotta go and remove those.
Right. A lot of those get removed by YouTube though itself,
Yeah, but they'll like
but it might not happen right away.
they'll usually like the bots will come in like right pretty early on, and I don't like having like 3 comments so far on a video, and then one of them being this
Right.
bot. Oh, the doggy's asking to come in the room. Hold on.
Two left, yeah. 2 to go.
Okay.
So when you gave up on the YouTube stuff, Coop, were you like you figure it's for good, or are you just taking a break? 007 so close, the grind is real. I don't think I've done a CARINA challenge yet. Yeah. Oh, any of them, or just the LOL ones? 007.
I mean, some of them are definitely worth doing.
The ones with those 6 star shards were nice.
Oh, shoot. Rocket, it's like you don't want them to get to SP2 or something, right?
Right, yeah. He gets to an SP2, he goes unblockable, and you have to use a heavy to get the unblockable off. Double 7 none? Okay. Yeah, I think when this first came out, like I could definitely see people getting the initial 6 right away, but yeah, the LOL ones would be really the time-consuming ones.
Yeah, it's the LOL ones, Super Punch Out, and then Mike's Revenge are the bad ones. I think the other ones were really just fine.
And I think there were people like had them all done within like just a couple days, which I thought even just getting them done in a month, like that was crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, that 1 month thing was not gonna be for me ever. Unless I like prepared ahead of time, but I don't play the game with like a big stash of anything really ever.
This is the one fight I think I actually really liked, because he was very cooperative as otherwise. 007 Legacy for sure. Did Seaton get it all done within the first month? Because I think yeah, Legacy did it pretty quick, but he usually likes to get new stuff done pretty early too. So. Because yeah, the LOL ones, like it would have taken a long time to farm the resources if that's the way you were going. But yeah, if you were just buying the resources, it wouldn't be too bad. Did you start in here with 100 units?
Yeah,
Damn.
I like to live dangerously.
Yeah, apparently. J Duke, yo, what's up, Swedea?
Is that a beard comment?
Maybe it's the accent.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Coop, I don't know if Seaton even did them. I don't remember seeing any streams of them doing them. Max Patel, Swedea. Wait, this isn't Swedea? What? Who have we been talking to? Have you ever had more than like just a couple bot comments in a stream? Or is that kind of been about it?
Maybe like 4, 5.
Okay.
I haven't really ever had them like spamming anything too much.
Right. Max Patel, this is Gurea Al. Double seven, maybe I just remember Seaton talking about them. He might have done a stream. No, he did the one, the Loki one for sure. Because I did watch some of that after the fact when I was trying to do it myself. So yeah, he did stream some of them. Axe Patel Solar is gonna campaign for mod. I mean, if you need somebody to be a mod or you want somebody, that's fine, but don't mind either way. It's funny though. Actually, I haven't seen it for a while. But when I first started streaming, there'd be people who would like. I never had them in chat prior, but they'd come into chat. Hey, what's up? Can I be a mod? And I'm like, dude, I've never seen you before.
You gotta earn that blue ranch, right? I think I mean Solar, I think you'd be a good mod, and then Axe for sure. Axe almost always stops by at least. But I mean, I'm not like a big enough streamer and do it like super often or on any type of schedule or anything, so
Wilbur might at least start his own branded Tiger Challenge for off CARINA.
maybe I should be like it's not a bad idea if you're testing your Tigra skills.
007, so squishy is Rocket Raccoon, the epitome of a glass cannon. Yeah. I can tell that's annoying. I never asked for mod. Coop Axe is a mod everywhere. He's good. I'm a mod on like 2 or 3 channels, but like for the most part, if I'm watching somebody, I'm usually doing arena. So usually I'm not keeping up with their chat. So if something needs to be removed or something needs to be timed out, I'm not gonna be the one to see it anyways.
Axe got me mod in Enzo's channel.
Okay.
But I actually am mod in several channels though, like not, I don't think it's necessarily for modding duties.
No.
Like it's just kind of like if I know someone and they want to like my comment, so they see my comment.
Yeah.
Like I think
Yeah, I think that's just like.
Go ahead.
I think that's why you see like a lot of YouTubers that are mod for a lot of other YouTubers. It's not so much to watch the chat, more just so that their comments stick out.
Yeah. So I think I'm mod in Legacies, but and like there's a handful. I can't remember who, but yeah, I definitely have never done any modding duties. I'm a terrible mod.
You don't even know how to make a mod. Jeez.
Maybe one day I'll figure some of this stuff out, you know. After
it seems like you're doing just fine as is. So.
Yeah. After 2 years on YouTube, I'll start looking into it.
There you go. Axe Patat Poop is also good, I hear. Jay Duped, I was just watching this video and his name stuck by his head. I've definitely done that in real life where I called somebody by the wrong name. It's usually not a good outcome.
It's always an awkward situation.
Yeah. Especially, okay, so my name is Aaron, and I'll tell somebody my name and they'll be like, Eric? And then recently I got Andrew. I'm like, how do you get Andrew from Aaron? Like, come on.
They probably asked for the credit. At least it started with an A, right?
Maybe. Because Eric I could kind of see maybe. But Andrew? No. Coop, I'm a mod on Seaton's channel. Seaton's channel's why? 007 Tiger's pretty amazing. Her unhittable rage heavies are next level. You can use it well. Max Patel, I kept missing your chats in Enzo, so I told him to mod you. Koopa, I'm going to make everyone a mod in my channel right now. 007 hashtag Andrew, hashtag Aaron. Yeah. I don't care. Like, if somebody gets my name wrong, I usually don't correct them. So, which makes sense why some people will still call me Eric like years later.
You should just correct them after several years, and then blow their minds. They'll realize they've been living a lie this whole time.
Some people take the modding thing pretty serious though. Like, yeah, they've got serious authority.
Oh yeah. Some people can't handle the power of that blue wrench.
Damn, you're under 50%. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really been watching the gameplay. I've just been watching chat and then getting through Arena. But because the last time I saw you were just starting Rocket, and I look up and you're at under 50%. So okay.
Yeah, I think my first run kind of sucked, and then a couple good ones after that.
007 AA run. So for about a year and a half, people would call me that, and I'd never seen. I don't even think I knew of Key and Peele, so I had no idea why people would always call me AA Ron. And then I finally saw the skit, and I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, they have one of my favorite skits ever, and it's if you look up Key and Peele Flicker, it's like one of their longer skits. I think it's like 5 or 6 minutes. It's about the game where you point at someone's shirt and be like, oh, there's something on your shirt, and then you know, when they look down, you flick their nose. But it's like goes into this super dramatic thing. It's amazing.
Right.
If anybody has not seen the flicker, I recommend it highly.
Rahul Singh, cheers. Hello, hello.
Cheers, Rahul. Oh man, SP2 evade. So annoying.
Until you dropped your pocket. So after you do something like this, are you like off the game for a while? Or when you're done, would you still be playing the game at some point before you head to bed?
I gotta move an AQ, but other than that, no. I'll put this bad boy down.
Taz the Immortal dance off of the Sentry. Good luck.
What's up, Taz? How you doing, dude?
.007, SP2 evade, and death. Yeah.
He left me. He was kind and left me with 6% health, but took my like 100 some hit combo with him. Moving AQ now.
Moving AQ now.
I have a feeling that I moved in section 1, but I still have one fight left there. And I have a feeling that they are long past that and took that Nimrod down anyways.
Did you guys go to all map 8 right away? Like as soon as it was out?
Yeah. Which map 8, at least for me so far, has been not too bad at all.
I prefer it over map 7. I like that you don't need all 10 people for section 1 or section 3.
For sure. Yeah, it seems to be a lot less if like somebody's behind or hasn't got their thing, doesn't seem to affect everyone as much.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they were to change map 7 and 6 or like that too. Because as it is now, I find map 8 easier. If I thought to go back to map 7, I'm like, oh, that's going to be hard.
Are tickets back on for map 7?
I don't know. I know they're there for map 8. Wolframite is Torch a good option for map 8 Nimrod? I know Tiger is the best, but...
I don't know. Do you know Solar?
No. I haven't... no, I don't think I've ever done Nimrod. I've only done Penny. And usually just use whoever I've got left to get her down. But for Nimrod, I think people were using Venom and Venom Pool a fair bit. Fly Galaxy Bomb, are you guys pushing for Masters this season or going to be chill again?
We'll be pushing for Masters. I mean, the season finished early and we kind of like started crappy, but we probably would have made it back into Masters if it kept going. I think that was like the first time since season 1 for Loki.
Axe Patel, my last to go break this week doing map 3, and I must say it's hard. The AI is so damn passive. I tried taking a mini linked with bleed and poison, but couldn't land a parry to get prowess on Kitty. Level 7, map 6 is the worst. Hungry Barbecue, I like map 8 better than 7. Better layout, yeah. Yeah, no, it's a much better design. It just where only section 2 do you need all 10. Much friendlier. I think the fights could be probably more difficult, and especially once we get the modifiers, but even then you'd still have help for section 1 and 3. Coop, no items, like every day for me. I've learned to use willpower in some fights to heal up. Axe, yeah, entry cost is 15 for map 7. Hungry Barbecue, I just heard Nimrod now. Oh yeah, he's another good option.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks in For Loki are using Herc.
You have him as a 5, not as a 6 though, right?
Right. Which, he's plenty as a 5. I mean, if anybody's got him as a 5 and wants to hold out for the 6, for one, like, he's plenty powerful, but then you can also sig him up and everything too.
Super DDP, who's the first R4 going to be?
Tigra. And then, I mean, I kind of would love to do iHulk as well. He's just going to have to wait. But I'd like to see an R4 iHulk. I haven't seen one yet.
Wolf might invite Lizer to streams. I've only ever heard her on hers. I don't know if she's been on other people's streams. Really. Although I don't think I've seen her stream in a while. Anyways.
I mean, this currently, you're the first person really to be on any of my streams, besides some of the incursion stuff, where, you know, we're playing against each other. I've had a few people on, but yeah.
I feel so special. Wow.
But yeah, usually, like I said, I just kind of don't plan the streams out super far ahead and just jump on and do the thing. But it's nice having you on to keep up with chat a little. It kind of makes it a little easier for me to, for one, to get through this a little quicker, and then also, like, I'm not having deaths where I'm looking up, trying to read stuff in between.
Yeah. No, I wanted to thank you for that shout out from a while ago, and well, I figured this would probably be the best way. And then after having just gone through this nonsense a couple days ago, I'm like, I honestly don't know how people manage to stream it and like not lose their mind. So, Coop, it's gonna be Tiger for sure. Axe Patel, I hear Purgatory will be his first R4.
I'm frustrated just hearing Purgatory after I pulled her again today.
Oh, you got her a bunch from the feature?
Yeah, like, I kind of was thinking, like, I'm gonna have some good luck here because I just had, like, such crappy luck trying to get home. Got this feature I'm gonna open. Freaking Purgatory again. And it was in between Karnak and Rogue, who both I would have liked to get. It would have been a dupe on both of them.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I like.
Rogue is somebody I want to play more.
Yeah, she's just a cool character that can, like, in the right situations, like, super fun to try to, like, use her to, like, make her crazy, super powerful. And then I really like Karnak quite a bit.
Since his buff or prior?
Since his buff. He's already ranked 3, so I would have liked that signature ability. I actually saw rank 4 Karnak today.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. Do you think he would be utilized a lot for the Inhuman challenge?
Yeah, I plan on using him quite a bit. Because he ramps his damage up really, really well. I haven't, like, tested it out to see, like, how much ramp he can get in the time frame, but he should actually be able to help out a ton.
Coop, you should make Rocket Fight more fun and push him to special too. Hungry Barbecue, I'm gonna do Diablo, I think, for the first R4. I could see that. I think the thing that would hurt him is just prestige. Like, I think outside of prestige, because people are gonna go for Doom, but I could see a few Diablos at R4. 007 Solar Rocks, damn right, you know it. Hungry Barbecue, my rogue went from Sig 0 to 100 from that crystal.
Dang. See, I want the awakened ability. I'd probably get a little bit sick of it after 5 or 6 pulls, though.
Yeah. Somebody like Hercules, not so much Doom, but like where their awakened ability is good, like really good, and then adds their prestige would be. But that champion, you're never gonna pull a ton.
Of course not.
It'd be so nice.
I've been open and featured since basically all the way since that CGR and APOC crystal.
Oh, okay.
And in that crystal, I pulled CGR twice out of the first 3, so I had him duped. And I didn't pull him again, which was fine because he doesn't really need high sig. He just benefits from being awakened. I got APOC out of it. And, like, that crystal did really well for me. Since then, though, like the last, I think there's been 2 since then, maybe 3. But this one was just, it's a bunch of stuff that I really wanted in there. And I didn't get any of it. And I opened it the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Especially when there's, like, you know, not that many champions, like 24, 25 champions, and you can't get, you know, like 1 or 2 that you want.
There's like 5 or 6 that I'm like, so I figured this pool is big enough. I'm going to hit some of these.
I 007, I got and duped 3 times Sylvester from that crystal. I think she's an okay defender, although I don't know if I've ever seen her on defense. I think we have her on defense, but I haven't seen her on the other side very often.
Are we talking Purgatory there?
No, Chavez. Chavez.
Yeah, I got her too.
You sounded so sad. I got her too. Yeah. No, I didn't get. I think I got everybody new, or that would have been new for me, except Purgatory, Overseer, and Nebula. Other than that, everybody who would have been new for me, I didn't get out of there. Oh, and Hercules. Didn't get him.
Oof.
He's the only new one I would have liked out of the ones that would be left. Oh, actually, I wouldn't mind Nebula. I'd be okay with her.
I got her 3 or 4 times. Dang it. I thought this was going to be my last
No, I
rocket
don't want
revive.
I don't want her that many times.
Yeah, I don't love charging up her stuff.
Yeah.
So like the play style, like I think she can do some cool stuff, but I don't really love that play style. Although like with a couple synergies, it's not too bad. Like, you know, Proxima. There's like a robot team that can be pretty good, but I'm not really going to use that a ton.
Axe Patel, my miles went from SIG 100 to 160. 007 did dupe an R2 miles today. Pretty happy about that. Okay. Tish Sharma, can 5-star classes Kingpin, R5 Awakened, and R2 Doom 6-star can finish LL easy path. And what will be the minimum requirement for the units for this? For the units, like I don't think anybody could really tell you how much something is going to cost. It's going to really depend on how familiar you are with the fights and stuff. So that would be, the best way to know. Okay, so this is going to be your first time, right? Yeah, so there'd really be no way to know. You could look at other YouTubers that have vids for it or streams, and if you feel that you're close to their capability, then go off of something like that. But outside of that, it'd be, nobody can really tell you how much something would cost you. Coop's excited that you pushed him to a special 2 finally.
Yeah, I got out of it too, but those last couple revives are kind of annoying because I should have had them down. But we are at Maestro now.
There you go. You should give me mod because Overcraft pulled Herc on his second feature and have gotten garbage ever since. Okay, I saw the Herc part. I was like, you need to be banned. You need to be banned from this chat.
In the timeout. All right. Let me see. Actually.
Maybe you should hydrate before you get started here.
I'd have to go all the way downstairs, and then
I know that. Wait,
what's up?
aren't you married? You could have her bring something up, no?
She just put the kids down for bed without me. I don't think I should be asking for favors.
Yeah. You want to wake up tomorrow morning?
I do. 30k units, and may the regen RNG ever be in your favor. That's much appreciated right now. Alright, let's get in there.
Uh, 007 got 1 GGC 6-star Nexus that popped out Ghost, new champ, Awakened for I-Bomb, Dupe Nick Fury in that 1 crystal, pretty epic. Damn, okay. Axe Patel, this may make Buddy drop for Chris, but I got Gilly 2099, Penny, Hercules, 2 Diablos, and a bunch of other men. But I dodged Chavez, Purgatory, and Cyclops. Hungry Barbecue, it took me about 20 crystals to get Herc, and as soon as I did, I brought a generic and started saving again.
That's some Fred and bullshit. Hacks. Oh, I did not dex the first time.
Double 7 Maestro going down. Your wife could be. Never mind.
Okay, 2% was not the start I was looking for.
Axe Patel, Fretting Bullshons. Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be the first revive. Oh wait, let me go claim some stash. Coop, I'll get it. Like, I haven't fought him in a while. Or I'll get better at pushing him to SP2.
So, Coop, what kind of chair do you have? Is it like a gamer chair or an office chair? Hungry barbecue, only 98% to go. There you go. There's the bright side.
My actual revives. Oh wait, I just claimed again. So yeah, I do know where they're at. One second, I'll update it.
Coop, you'll definitely get it for sure.
All right, 57.
Doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world, at least to this point.
I don't know. I kind of was thinking I'd have a few more. So it's not too terrible. Oh, come on.
Max Patel, oh no, baby woke up. Buddy's baby or your baby?
Mine.
How old's your youngest?
He's 1. And like be 1.5 in a couple months.
Okay. Ah, 007, I'd be at 157 by now and crying and still stuck on Deadpool.
Well, I'm looking at like 50 or 60 more if I can't get a good run in here. Oh, jeez. Now he's back up to 99.
Max Patel, I don't have a baby, I am one. Oh yeah, you're under 20, aren't you, Max? Seven grants, buddy. Kiddos are amazing, especially when they're old enough to do work around the house.
Okay, I've just started the last 2 fights with him having regen.
I'm 23, but I'm very childish. Okay, so okay. Oh, he's starting right off with it, dang.
Yeah, that's 2 fights in a row.
007 hashtag honest acts. There you go. Double 07 Lions 9, that is pretty nice having access to child labor, chores list. 30k units, remember you can use one free game crash, force quit, or a free retry. I don't know if it's working in LOL. I was in here a couple days ago and I was trying to do that when, well, no, it was the game crashed. And I came back dead when, like, it should have come back and just half health.
Yeah, sometimes with Labyrinth, it doesn't work the same.
The one time where it really come in handy.
Weird.
I could totally try the game crash in lab and it didn't recover. Yeah. Yeah, I think the first time I tried it, I actually had a fair bit of health, but I just screwed up. And I'm like, well, let me just start over. And I come back and I'm completely dead. I'm like, well, that was no good.
Okay. Reasonable run there.
It looks like he got his number now on those L1s.
I ran out all my bigger health pots, so now I'm like a little worried to fully heal and run out.
Uh, 30k units. I had workforce quit for my dance off run back in June. Double 7, great run. Yeah, 10% off, right? Just do that 9 more times and you're good.
Easy peasy.
So long as he doesn't get the regen, he should be okay.
Now, why you gotta go say stuff like that?
You know,
He's gonna get it.
positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. So is it random buffs in general with the tech, or is it just the regen?
He's those two cruelties. Like he starts with one, I think, and he's gotten another one since. I think it could be random though. Like could have been something else he got, but he just happened to get another cruelty.
Oh, that was a nice one too.
Ah, shoot! I meant to hit. I hit my special button, or I tried to, but I missed it. Ooh, nice damage cap. All right, another decent one.
Just a couple more runs like that. There you go.
I haven't really. That was the first time I noticed hitting the damage cap this whole time.
And you start off at 90%, right? Or close to 90.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was like 88, 87 maybe.
Okay. It's not bad.
Power flood.
007, nearly 20%. Awesome. Yeah. Not bad at all.
Now, if he can just keep throwing his SP2 over and over again, this will work out. This power flood will work, but I'll probably try to hold it at some point. And I just messed up on SP1. I'm still alive. Still got my combo.
You're giving me hope. I think this might be possible for me.
Of course it is.
I might wait to do this until Starlight gets buffed. Could be a couple of years.
Throw it. Thank you.
Overcraft, you got this, buddy.
Thank you, Pokercraft. That's a really long unstoppable buff he just got. Went for the intercept.
006, hello for the third time, buddy.
I'm still here. Hold on. 1 second. Gotta say goodnight to the little one.
So have any of you guys in chat gone through the LOL challenges? Or are you like, no time for that nonsense? Not a bad run. Have you done these, Coop?
Okay, let's try the force quit and see what happens.
Axpatel, I just have the 3 lab and collector ones. Never doing them? Good. $30K, yeah, done all. CARINA, okay.
Hey, I got it back. Now, will he regen again right off the bat? No, he didn't. All right, free run.
There you go. 006, I was thinking about doing the challenges, but I don't have 4-star Sabertooth. I will when I get Saber again. Okay.
Dang it.
Derek Cosby, buddy.
What's up, Derek Cosby? How's it going?
Axe, I have level 2 revives and level 5 potions expiring too, but I don't need the headache. Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised when I did the Canada. I didn't use all of the oh no, I think no, I kept a few revives, but I used all of the health pots I had, and I had to use some of the free crystals. Derek, good dude. I don't know how many YouTube name changed. It's usually Manchild Gaming. You don't know how my YouTube name changed. Oh, okay.
Oi. All right. I need a good run here. A couple crappy ones in a row.
Uh, 30K units. I'm just under 10K T3A from getting my first R4 as a free to play. So like 2 months wait minimum via AQ. Maybe something will be available sooner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see some of those resources for 7.4. It's just going to be a matter of if it's going to be enough. I think if you're that close though, yeah, 7.4 should do it for you. Do you know who you're gonna take up 30k? Or you still gotta figure that out? Oh damn! You got a lot just waiting for you there. Gee, first.
What's that?
Of the health bots.
I don't know. Like, it didn't seem like that much when I looked at it. I mean, it just depends on how the rest of these go. I was actually thinking, I might be at 0 by the time we're done. Unstoppable. Ah, shoot. Especially if that kind of stuff happens. Oh man. I didn't look at what my revives were at before I claimed that. That's gonna mess my counter up. I guess it wouldn't be too tough. Like if I want to like do like a recap to just watch Maestro over again, but
Hungry Barbecue, hoping they break off some good rewards for Act 7, but also that Gauntlet 2 drops soonish. I think because we were supposed to have the initial Gauntlet, which we did last year, and then they were going to bring that back. So I don't think we'll see like a sequel to it until it's back for the second time. 007, at least you're healing at 4-star. Star-Lord not a 6-star.
yeah, the health pots definitely go a lot further.
Axe Patel, no free crystals. And Coop, someone go back and see. Are you volunteering, Coop?
That would be nice if someone could go back and see. That way I can add that in there.
Wait, what did you want to see? How many revives you were at, like on your?
Like when it before I claimed again, like what the number was.
How many had you in the inventory? Okay.
Because it messed up my 19 count. I think it was like 11 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find where you. Okay. Yeah, 11.
Oh wow, I was right. Oh. And the regen comes. Oh, I was at 10, he says, before claiming. So I probably used a revive, got to 10.
11, Axe Patel, 11, 20%, 8, 40%.
Okay, so I had used 8 already. So let me just put those 8 on to get to 65, and then we should be okay. All right, thanks everybody.
He used his 11, leaving him at 10 when he claimed. Yeah, so it's gonna be within 1.
Oh, kidding me. This regen is messed up. I'll try to add that extra one when we finish. Jeez. So he keeps starting with Unstoppable, and then he pulling the regen after that.
Being consistent starting with that. Unstoppable too. Jeez. I'll be right back.
Cool. Saying you're at 12 right now. I went back to count. So would that be 66 total or 67 total? Well, actually, don't answer that because I haven't been updating it since. If we end up being off like by 1 or 2, it's not a big deal.
It was starting to get warm. I thought I left the fireplace on.
Fireplace was off?
Yeah. So I think it's just, it's probably getting warmer outside. This will be 13, and then L, I think that's Spanish, which can't help you there, don't read Spanish.
I gotta have the wife translate all my Spanish comments.
I think it's Spanish or Portuguese, one of the two. You speak any Spanish?
Not really. I mean, maybe like a little more than like I'm not at 0, but not well enough to like actually hold a conversation or anything.
Axpatel warm outside, -9 degrees here. Well, I think it was like 23, 24, so maybe it's at 20 now. Where are you, Ax? Trail? Okay. Oh, I think I knew that. Ontario. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have had it super cold yet. It was, I'm in Calgary. We had it, I think we had a couple days of like minus 30 last week, and then it got a little bit warmer over the weekend. We're coming back to cold temperatures again, so be happy inside of my fireplace.
-9's pretty brutal. All right, second half on this guy.
Calm down. My ally in BC said it was like 35 or something. Yeah, dude, the weather in BC has been crazy this year. 007 think about asked how much spent. Oh, okay. So no units spent, just resources. Sudan S, this is a great run, 17% Maestro down. Yeah, so long as you're not going unstoppable or those reaches, looks like it's not going too bad. Bank Robber 2000, should I take Modok or Electro to rank 2 for fun? 5-star or 6-star? Modok might get more use as a defender. You could use him in some circumstances.
There was a time in the game where everyone ranked Electro for that sweet, sweet prestige. Okay, I got a regen, but it wasn't the worst of runs before it happened. I'd go, like, Electro, I would bet on getting a a buff before MODOK. They could make him cool.
Yeah. Although, if any, I would have thought that it would have been, well, maybe next month. But I would have thought it would have been to Spider-Man movie, if anything. Or during that time.
Didn't they, like... Well, yeah. They canceled buffs for this month, right?
Yeah, for January, yeah. Because they got so much else going on for January.
Right. Okay, started with the regen.
Yeah, I took my 6-star Electro to rank 2 quite a while ago, and it was when the nodes for war were still hidden. So I figured he could be a useful defender. And it was like a week after I did it is when they announced that all the nodes would be visible.
Yeah.
So there's no point of having him as a defender. Double 07, 6% is respectable. Oh, it's 6% less. So, yeah. Bell God broke. Infamous, anybody? How's it going so far? He's getting there.
Yeah, a little painful, but Could be worse.
But it's going to be nice to have this out of the way.
Yeah, for sure. Inhumans won't be as bad, so it'll motivate me a little more. I got the bad stuff out.
007 less than 40% on Maestro? Yeah.
Gave me that SP2 evade.
Infamous just catching tail end. Did you take easy or short path? You went the short path. I think you did the easy path for Canada, right?
Right.
Six, would you recommend using damage masteries for the Kamala challenge? I have double Kamala, by the way. The super puncher.
Probably not. Because you're going to want to be spamming SP1s. So it depends how good you're doing in that fight. If you're going to like pull a Suida and solo it, that's going to be a problem with damage masteries. Oh, stupid evade. Because you're going to throw so many SP1s. If you're just going to be chipping them down a little at a time, then it won't matter that much. But I think ideally without.
Patel's saying, no, you need to spam SP1 with her. 007, it's like watching stop motion at some points. Yeah, it's not too bad right now. Definitely better than it's been.
Yeah, sorry, fellas, for the choppiness, but my connection is what it is. I think at this point, I don't think there's much I can do about it.
Another set of the health pots?
No, but I'm about to. I'm at 10 again. So let me revive. I'll add 10 more. Now, because I need to clean some more health potions. Well, I better use that 3-star awakening gem before it expires.
Good, but it's still fun to watch and participate. Yeah, and it's you're getting what's happening anyways, so it's not really taken away from the gameplay too much. Axe Patel, we gotta get some sleep. Good luck, buddy.
Alright, Axe. You take it easy, man. So I want to have like one more really good run at least. And as I quit out from regen before the end of this thing. I mean, 2 would be better, and then we'd be done, but at least one solid 15 to 20%.
Level 7 3-star MVP. Dark MC, anybody, did you farm Act 3 for the revives?
I did. So I've always farmed 536. And then when I started trying to farm, it was like super dry. And like I've never had it be an issue before. But I went over to Act 326 and I think that's might be where I'm going from now on.
Yeah, I usually like 536 for farming energy refills, and then the Act 3 stuff for the revives is not too bad.
Yeah, and well, it's nice too that it does throw in an energy refill every once in a while too. So it's somewhat sustainable. Not as much as 536, but it's quicker, and the drop rates are like really good. At least they were for me.
Hopefully it's good.
Yep.
Scott A, I don't think I'll ever have the patience for this. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if they ever buff Star-Lord, I don't know if they would buff him directly or it would be through a synergy, which would kind of suck because what are you going to get here?
Yeah.
And 007, I've heard good things from 326 for energy and revives. Yeah, you will sometimes get an energy refill and a revive on the same path. And I've seen a couple times too where it's two revives and an energy refill. Not often, but it's possible.
I think I saw 3 revives and an energy refill on one of mine.
On one path?
Not on one path, but like 3.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm talking the 326. It's always seems to be one revive per path, but
yeah.
There's 3 paths with revives on them and an energy refill on one.
Oh wow. 007 autoplay was a great option. The way they revamped it, yeah. You know, it's I think it's kind of telling, a bunch of grown men getting excited over the pixels in a game.
For sure.
But yeah, like when people first noticed that, like there were forum posts and that people have lied.
Oh man. Falling apart a little bit here.
Natish Doom and Colossus, I'm on LL Easy Path, let's see. Okay. Level 6, okay, here's a good question. Which first, 100% Act 6 or 100% CARINA's challenges?
I mean, I would pick and choose the CARINA challenges and then probably 100% Act 6 and then finish CARINA later. There's like some of the CARINA challenges that have really nice rewards that are like for right here, right now, and then the rank 4 stuff. So depending on, it all depends on like the state of your roster and stuff at the time too.
Yeah, both are. Well, I think it's the LOL CARINA challenges that are the worst, but both are like the worst thing in the game. Dark MC, I tried doing Labyrinth with my R2 Bugged Ultron, but it didn't work out.
Oh yeah.
Tish, thanks, one god. Dark MC, then I tried at Strife, but I'm too lazy. You don't. I'm guessing you don't have Aegon, Dark MC. Because your first 1 or 2 fights might be a bit slow with him, but once you got him with a decent combo, you'll get through it pretty quick.
If only that was the challenge for this.
Volume 2. Volume 2.
Yeah, because this fight here.
Yeah, this is getting kind of ridiculous. More so when you were starting off with the Unstoppable and then all those regens. That was.
Yeah, that's the thing that is, because the tech, Maestro with the tech stuff is just kind of dumb.
That'd be perfect if Star had some kind of heal reversible. Dark MC. Dark MC, I don't have Aegon, but even then I don't have Seek Stone, so it kind of sucks. ULT Dat, hey buddy.
What's up, old dat?
007, this was a bit painful just on how long it takes to complete, even with a 6-star R3 Max Sig Aegon. Yeah, this is pretty slow. Which there should be something, the next of this LOL type thing relatively soon, I think, probably within the next year.
Yeah, should be.
Why did you just quit out?
Because he triggered a regen, and it's a big regen. This is not good.
Were you getting many of those on the Venompool fight?
Yeah, I got quite a few of them. I think I guessed like 6 or 7 of them. But they're kind of like, they're a little more random. Like you get random ones here as well. But a lot of times it's just starting the fight that way, so you just quit out immediately. So at least with the random ones you can do some damage ahead of time.
to farm 75 revives?
Depends how much like energy refills and stuff you have. But probably like, and also how much you're willing to just keep doing it. I think it took me like a week or more to get what I got here.
Dark MC, I was thinking if they buff Star-Lord, they would add heal reversals, slow debuffs, maybe some kind of unblockable or unblockable immunity. I think if they do buff him, they're going to be kind of cautious on what they do give him because of this in particular, which, kind of sucks. All of that, I never noticed his regen when I fought him. Is it because Aegon ability action reduction? No, so that the regen is if you're using a tech champion. If you, depending on the class that you're fighting with, he gets different abilities.
And tech is the worst. At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Skill and mutant aren't bad. I think that's actually all I've used for him, skill and mutants. I don't think I ever fought with the tech. So that's gonna suck.
I think I did exclusively tech because when I did 100% I used Ghost. When I did my first clear it was 4-star 8 or 4-star Star-Lord. Regen again.
Hello to whoever is in call with, buddy. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright.
Okay, let me add 10 more to the list. And then go grab some more stuff.
Sure, when you're done this, you're like, I am never coming into this nonsense again.
I hope not. Okay, so that was it for my stash of potions. Yeah, that regen is very painful.
About that 85 revives so far. Geez, that's insane. I think that's actually kind of low for this challenge. 006, when are you planning on doing the final challenge, buddy? Never.
Ah, come on. We'll see. I might try to... It's gonna get me that rank 4, so I want to do it, so... It'll probably take me a little longer to farm stuff, because I'll be getting back to doing some content. So maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks. We'll see.
double 7 clutch time. You got this. Dark MC. Hopefully 10 revives is enough. All that rooting for you.
Thank you guys.
Just keep your fingers crossed that there's no more regions. Or unstoppables. Or nonsense.
All the above.
Yeah.
Also that he wants to throw his SP2. Or that my SP2 is going to do a power drain right here. Oh, it did. Lucky. Got a little more damage out of it.
Kumar asking who's going to be your first R4? I think it's going to be Tiger, probably.
Yeah, 100%. No, I don't have a kingpin to rank 4.
If you got Hercules and you had the resources like the Cosmic T5CC, would you do Hercules first?
No. There's not another champion that I could have that would make it not be Tiger first.
Okay. Some commitment. So feeling a double-digit reduction in health.
It's tough to keep it going with the power gain one that I got now, just because eventually he wants to throw that special 3.
Oh, he's starting off with that every time, too, eh?
It's not the worst one, but it's like, it does make it hard to maintain. Because you're either gonna, either that or he's, oh shoot, or he evades randomly and kills you. Or you gotta like dex SP1s over and over and eventually you miss one. Yeah, Dark MC, that's the plan.
Coop, let's go!
Let's go.
Coming back at the right time, Coop. So basically, anybody you are for would have a decent impact on your prestige, though. Like you don't really need to consider that like doing a prestige R4 too soon.
Yeah, and both Tiger and iHulk have pretty good prestige.
Okay. If we were in gifting event still, I'd shoot you some revives.
Well, I appreciate that. We're gonna just have the perfect amount though. Like I expertly planned it, even though totally didn't.
Those regens on him would drive me nuts, man. Oh. I'd get to this point, and after a couple of those, I'd be like, nope, I'm done.
Dude, if you did a quit out in this situation, that would be, I'd almost be impressed.
I'd probably just put it down until the next day. But yeah, I'd be frustrated as hell.
Oh, really? I really want to throw that last SP2.
Jelly Smash Bros. Alright, getting it done, buddy. Yeah. 007 forgot about the 40% ones are there too. With the revives, yeah.
And I got all those units just in case.
Yeah, the backup. iHulk was my first R3 for my Thronebreaker. I R3'd him after watching your SP3 heavy trick for that massive SP3 damage. Nice. I have an R4 Tiger, but my spacing isn't right. Of that, what would you do if you can't get it done in the revives you have? He'll throw his phone, throw a temper tantrum. Fresh Nat, and I think she is all about space, all about right spacing. Yeah, I've never used her outside of arena, and even there, I don't really use her.
Yeah, she just takes... You gotta take her with you everywhere while you're learning her.
Do you think she's the hardest champion you've had to learn?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of picked her up pretty quickly, but then I also, like, I really loved her, like, right when I started using her, so I tried pretty hard to learn her quickly. And if she doesn't hit you that way right off the start, you might, like, put her down and be like, I'm not even gonna bother.
Buddy, what's your comment on Sudea ranked up Juggernaut before Tigra?
Hey, more power to him. Anybody, I like when people do interesting rank ups. And Suida knows what he's doing.
Sudan, my friend decided to do Abyss with Storm, Apocalypse, Human Torch, Symbiote Supreme, and Falcon for Collector. How did it work out for him? All that Juts is better than Tigra. 006, hardest champ to learn has got to be Hela. Yeah, she could be. Well, I guess if you're good at the heavy intercepting, it wouldn't be too bad. So a game crash in the middle of IMIW fight, and Horseman ability went off for Storm. So now we spent a lot of revives, and Storm doesn't refresh shocks, and now it's auto revives and units in Cyclops fight. Dark MC, hey buddy, I've been wondering if I should do Ultron as my first R3 or Warlock.
I like Warlock way better. He's just like a super useful champion. Ultron is good, but what I've found like with the doing Act 7 in particular, is that there isn't really like a great place for him. Like I was looking to do a showcase of him, and I was looking through Act 7, I couldn't find like a good path really to showcase him. But Warlock comes in handy all the time. That passive heal block is really good. And I just think he's a more well-rounded overall champion.
Scott A, which champ would you like to see buffed most?
Hold on. I got 1% health. I should have thrown that SP2. Who I want buffed the most? Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, okay. Like back to what he was or something different?
Either way, I think he's a super cool character, like in the Marvel movies and stuff, and plus, like I used him a ton back in the day, so I'd like to see him be not terrible.
Dark MC, I also have Vision AOU for the synergy. 007, Swadea is a monster with Sigil Witch and AOU Vision. 007, I really like Ultron, but I take Warlock first personally, both great champions now. 006, Warlock is a monster. RFP, I use him all the time. Sudan, I used Ultron for almost all the pass in Act 7. If you can fit Hulkbuster in your team, then I prefer him more than Warlock because he also has perma-passive heal block. 007, do love my Warlock. Ultron is a noodle if they don't bleed or mutant champs at SO for a pre-12 Strange. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see that for any of those ones that were nerfed there. 007, he would fit well in the current meta pre-12. Yeah, I don't think any of them, even Scarlet Witch, what she was, I don't think any of them would be too dominant when you consider some of the other characters in the game currently. I think some of them would be really good, especially Scarlet Witch, but I don't think it would be anything excessive.
I don't want to speak too soon. Oh, but we did it.
There you go.
We have done it. Star-Lord over. No more dancing.
Nice.
Never gonna dance again.
So this was the worst fight in here for this run.
Big time. I was at like, I think I just did over 30 revives or something like that.
Okay.
Because it was, I think I was like 57 coming into it.
Going in, yeah.
And yeah, so many of them were just like quit outs for the regen. Who will we raid? I don't know who's streaming. If you guys can
Let's see. So BG is live, Music Man Joe, Damadeus, and you.
Damadeus was in here earlier, right? I'm trying to find
I post the URL, but I wouldn't be able Oh wait, let me just see because sometimes I don't think about it.
No, it probably won't let you. But you could post it and people could copy and paste it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it shows like I see it, but yeah, it doesn't actually show in chat.
All right, let me try.
Scott, hey, time to retire?
Yeah, I'm done. Throwing in the towel.
All of that. But if he is streaming, you should rate him. Adam, I'm amazed how calm you are after that BS fight.
It's the way to do it. I don't know if I'm subbed to Damadeus actually. Can you send me in like the Discord thing, his like the link?
Sure, yeah, I think... Yeah, there you go. I just sent it in the Discord chat.
Okay.
Bring your 6-star CGRs here.
Somebody test that link. And then
No, I think that linked it from...
oh, that went to your Discord?
Yeah.
See, I don't know how to do any of the stuff.
I don't know why that would go to Discord. That's weird. Hang on, I might be able to just post it in chat and just put some spaces between the HTTP portion. See if that works. No.
Here, I got it. I got it.
Okay. Alright.
This will also be my first raid, actually, because I usually
Oh, snap.
don't like have all of this stuff set up. All right, guys. Well, Solar, thanks for hanging out with me, helping me out with the chat and everything, keeping me company. And everybody who watched me get my butt kicked by Maestro, appreciate that, and dealing with all the choppiness and everything. Coop, thanks for the raid suggestion. But yeah, everybody take it easy, have a great night, and I'll see you over there.